Good afternoon to everybody out there in YouTube world. You know, all my subscribers, everybody out there that's listening. I wanted to make this video personally to HassanCampbell. Now I want to tell a real story behind it, because it's like, now whenever I go live or even if I see people, of course they make the joke about him braiding hair, and I laugh, but then it's at the same time I know the real story, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's going farther than what I expected, and I'm here to set the motherfucking record straight. You know what I mean? I do stand-up comedy, write films, acting. I've been doing this stuff for years, and the thing about it is, I noticed with the YouTube world, in order for you to get your talent out there, people love drama. People love sex, nudity, violence. That's the stuff to be able to actually put you in the public eye, to show who you are. And to be honest, none of those things represent who I am as a person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about the drama life. I'm not about negativity, none of that stuff. I'm all about positivity. I'm the creative director of an after-school program. I teach young kids how to act and plan for their future and stuff like that. Their goals that they want to accomplish before they get out of college. You know what I mean? And so I don't want that. I want people to be able to identify my talent, my comedy, my acting, what I really, really do. Now, here's the story. I was about to quit YouTube. I was about to say, fuck it. You know what I mean? Because YouTube, you can't get that instant reaction. I was a Facebook nigga. Friends and family and shit. And you post something on Facebook, you get the instant likes, you get the instant, but you're not going nowhere. It's not a huge platform like YouTube or Instagram, and I really wasn't even fucking with Instagram. I didn't even know how to use the motherfucker. You know what I mean? So HassanCampbell and like Charleston White, dudes like that, I've been watching them for at least a good year. You know what I mean? And I was watching them, what they've been doing and watching the interviews. I pretty much was like, a fan, not of everything that they would say or do, but I was respecting them, in the beginning, from the message to young people. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, any other message that been displayed or anything talking about anybody in a negative manner, I'm not about that. I'm not for that. That's not something that, I'm with at all. You know what I mean? But I would watch them. It's like you're in a basketball game or a football game, but you're on a bench, and the coach just will never let you in the motherfucking game. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, 50 Cent. What did he do to get in the game? Okay, I got to rob the industry. You know what I mean? And like I said, because people enjoy, conflict more than, if you mention something about, let's say, a religious service, or, oh, my kid is graduating, or you do a video about that, nobody's going to view the motherfucker. But if you go up there and you say, oh, shit, guess what? Guess who just got shot? Or guess who, people are going to jump on it. You know what I mean? Negativity, conflict sells. So, now let me get to Hassan. Now, the day I was about to quit YouTube, right, I didn't even know who Kwame Brown was. Shout out to Kwame Brown. I got to learn Kwame Brown more after the situation happened, and I've been watching his lives and things like that, and I love what he represents for the people, and I love the fact that he looked out and played my video and everything like that. Like, I got nothing but respect and love for Kwame, you know what I mean, and everybody else. You know, I was in prison 2013. I went to prison. It was my first time in the state penitentiary. Okay, you know, Albion State Penitentiary. It's in Erie, PA, next to Canada. Now, my first cellmate that I went into the cell with, you know, first time in prison, it's 2013. This guy was in prison since 1998, I believe. He was in prison since 1998. And the first thing that I saw when I walked in the cell was the carpet and the remote. You know what I'm saying? So his actual mannerisms, the things that I've learned being in the cell with this guy, and the things that I saw him do, and everything that happened that I said with HassanCampbell was actually a true story, but it wasn't HassanCampbell. Okay, I've never been to Rikers Island before. You know, I've never met HassanCampbell a day in my life. You know, I just watched him. You know what I mean? And anything that man may have done in his life or whatever other people got going on with him, I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm just here to do entertainment and comedy. You know what I mean? So when I told the story and I used HassanCampbell as an example, everybody bought the story. You know what I mean? Like, and I kind of thought that people would see the comedic aspect in me. You know what I mean? And they saw that, but people really believe that me and HassanCampbell actually met. Like, he actually braided hair. No, and honestly, my life wasn't in danger either. You know what I mean? The guy who was my real cellmate, he braided people's hair because a lot of people, when you go to prison, people trade on you. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers, you could have been doing everything in the world, helping them out. But when you go to jail, you in that motherfucker by yourself. That's why I want to teach young people that going to prison isn't cool. You know what I mean? You're not going to have a great time. It's going to be the worst time of your life. And if it's not, then, you know, something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, anyway, he was braiding people's hair to help me get cigarettes and motherfucking commissary. Like, he was just a cool old head. He looked out. Look, I braid hair. You know what I mean? You need some, don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? He looked out for the cookout. And then I had a lot of friends from my neighborhood that was in the same jail. So I was cool anyway, you know what I mean? But that was never actually HassanCampbell. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's been promoted too far. I'm glad I made Hassan laugh. Because I know in his mind, he had to be thinking like, what the fuck? Like, I never met this nigga a day in my life. You know, that's why I laugh when he laughs. Because my whole object is if I tell a story or I tell some jokes about you or individual, is to make them laugh, not to be hurtful, that's why I never spoke about anything else that he may have going on with anybody else that I don't know. I have nothing to do with that. The only thing I wanted to let people know is that story about HassanCampbell is he wasn't the one who braided the hair. You know what I mean? You know, so I want people to be able to get on my page and see the comedy, see the laughter, see the art, see the acting. I'm tired of the HassanCampbell braided hair shit. You know what I mean? Even though I did segments and did singing, because I knew, I'm like, damn, this is getting the most attention. I'm showing my shit, but they want to hear this. But it's not really a true story. You know what I mean? Just like I don't have any beef with Charleston White. Like I said, I don't agree with everything he say or what he do. You know what I mean? But I would watch him too. Like when I first heard him, like I said, I'm like, this nigga's wild as a motherfucker. He's crazy, but he's funny. You know what I mean? I look at the comedy in people, you know what I mean? Not the negative stuff. When it's the negative stuff going on or people talking negative, I change the channel. I don't engage or indulge in that kind of stuff. Like I said, my whole thing is just to bring y'all laughter, joy, and comedy. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the way this world is today, everybody is so hard fucking core. Like nobody could smile. Nobody could laugh. I'm like, how is the world full of nothing but gangsters? Like nobody is a happy motherfucker, like at home, like, you know, you don't play with pets or pick them up and say, oh, this is so adorable. If you say shit like that or you carry yourself like that, you're considered soft. You know what I mean? Like you're considered like weak. You know, but I feel like you got to get to know a person in person to know whether they're weak or not. Just because you showing that you a cool person, you know what I mean? The person you may think weak may be the wrong motherfucker that you was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that work out in a better way. But like I said, man, I'm here for the entertainment, for the comedy aspect. I've never met motherfucking HassanCampbell. I never met Charleston White. I still think both of these niggas is funny in their own fucking way. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm here for. It's just to laugh, joke. I watch a lot of people's shit. I watch everybody's podcasts. I watch, you know, I'm a YouTube motherfucking head, a YouTube fanatic, you know. But I want to bring you guys nothing but greatness. You know, the negativity stuff, it ain't me. So there you go, HassanCampbell. They go to True Story.